For the longest time in recent history, Turkey tried to maintain a facade, showcase itself as a peace-loving, secular country. That's because Turkey wanted to be part of the European Union. That dream has faded, as has Turkey's facade. Some history first. Turkey applied for EEC, the European Economic Community membership, in 1959. The application was accepted. In 1989, Turkey applied for a full membership of the European Union, or the EU. But Europe was not comfortable with the idea of letting Turkey in. They said Turkey is a very populous country. It also has a Muslim majority. They called it a Muslim country, despite Turkey calling itself secular. Turkey also had disputes over Cyprus. These factors were too big, apparently, for Europe to ignore. In 2007, France and Germany blocked all negotiation about Turkey's EU membership. That's because Turkey refused to admit its role in the Armenian genocide. But the big fall came in the year 2016, the failed military coup, Erdogan's crackdown. Democracy suffered in Turkey, human rights record worsened. Now the European Union says Turkey's membership bid is evaporating. The question is Turkey still interested? Or is it chasing a new goal? World domination, perhaps. In the last 15 years, Turkey has been dreaming a new dream. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the current president of Turkey, came to power in the year 2003. He was the prime minister then. And he wanted to become the Caliph, the ruler of the Muslim world. So on paper, Erdogan maintained that joining the EU was Turkey's strategic goal. But in practice, he was taking his country in another direction. He was looking east, towards the Arab world. Turkey was building a case against its own EU membership. Turkey refused to recognize the Republic of Cyprus. In 2013, Turkish police cracked down on protesters. In 2014 and 2016, the government launched a purge. Erdogan became more and more authoritarian. He wanted Turkey to be a muscle power Muslim state, not a secular, democratic European nation. It was a more comfortable arrangement. It did not require Turkey to wear the facade of democracy. So Turkey started dwelling on its Ottoman history, justifying its posturing in West Asia, its intervention in Syria and Iraq. Erdogan became unapologetically authoritarian. He was granting refuge to Muslim Brotherhood activists from Egypt. One thing is clear. Turkey's present goal does not include peace or Brussels. It involves unseating Saudi Arabia as the leader of the Muslim world. Saudi Arabia is the guardian of the Muslim holy places of Mecca and Medina. Turkey cannot have those sites, but it wants to project itself as a country that is not too obsessed with the Shia-Sunni divide. The murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi gave Erdogan the opportunity to slam Saudi Arabia, and he embraced it. He also uses Pakistan as a tool against Saudi dominance. And he buys Pakistan's loyalty with anti-India statements on Kashmir. Turkey's location was an opportunity. It could have been the bridge between the Muslim and the secular world. But Erdogan chose to be the wedge. His priority was to convert Istanbul's Hagia Sophia Museum into a mosque. He's going all out to please the Muslim world. Turkey's army is one of the most powerful in the NATO, and he's using it to fuel the fight between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Why? Because Azerbaijan is a Muslim country and it has oil. Erdogan's dreams of a caliphate do not acknowledge boundaries and contradictions. So he attacks the ISIS, then he does business with it. He fights the Muslim Brotherhood, but also commits crimes against the Kurds. He occupies parts of Syria, but contests Israeli occupation of the West Bank. He remains a member of the NATO, but fights NATO forces in the Mediterranean. Erdogan's Islamic power play has brought Turkey to a crossroads. This country today stands between democracy and dictatorship, the West and West Asia. And all of this is to fuel one man's desire for power. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.